Tzvi Lebetkin, the Rabbi from another planet. Please like, share, and subscribe, and ring that little bell. Ring the little bell so you're notified when new videos drop. So what made the MCU so awesome? Why did we love the MCU? What was the big thing that they invented, right? Star Wars. What did Star Wars invent? They invented the lived-in universe. Up until then, everything was very squeaky clean, right? Star Wars invented the lived-in universe. Nobody's seen it before. Blew everybody's minds, right? What was it that the MCU did that blew everybody's mind? Because we've had superhero movies for years and years and years. Never have they been as successful as with the MCU. And the answer is really quite obvious. They adhered very closely to the source material, right? That's the way to make an adaptation, adhere to the source material. Otherwise, make your own bloody thing, right? They adhere very close to the source material. And this is a tradition that they continued to this day. However, not quite as successfully, because the source material most notably changed about 7 years ago, where they instead of hiring people who like comic books to write comics and draw comics, they then started hiring random lesbians from community centers. And random lesbians write comics mainly about fat women sitting around eating. And bitching about men often, right? That's basically what that's what a modern Marvel comic is like now. You know, no super dynamics, no superhuman, women sitting around bitching about men eating, right? And She-Hulk has indeed absolutely recreated that turgid experience. Why did they do this? Because they're insane. Because they're morons and they're entitled and they are insane, right? Who wants to watch this? I guess wine Karens. Somebody likes Karen likes a nice glass of wine in the afternoon. Has a law degree. That's what. It's for them. Not the biggest demographic in the world, right? It's basically, we're seeing the same thing happen to the MCU as what we saw happen to Marvel Comics. No one's interested. Everybody stopped buying it. Oh, look, you relaunched Miss Marvel again. No one gives a shit, right? It's the same thing here. No one gives a shit about it. And the real sad thing is, in a functional, and I say this a lot during this review, in a functional MCU, this show, She-Hulk, would be a delight, right? It'll be like a little oasis of silliness, but, in a sea of this, like, bland MCU nonsense where there is no heroism, right? This idea that you can just exchange men and women, and heroism for men and heroism for women are the same thing. It's not. I'm sorry, it's not. Men and women are fundamentally different, and somewhat of a binary choice. No, that's just according to crazy scientists throughout human history. But I'm not gonna go along with them, YouTube. Don't worry. No. Everything's fluid, baby. So this episode of She-Hulk, they recreate a modern Marvel comic perfectly, and it's shit, right? It's pointless shit. It's not even unwatchable shit. It's pointless shit. Nothing happens. They sit around, they eat, they bitch about men, they go, men. And last week's episode was about how hard it is for She-Hulk to date, right? It had to deal with men. I think the writers were probably the all-female writing crew. One of them, what's her name? Janine Schaefer, maybe? I can't remember. So recently tweeted that she saw Blade Runner for the first time. She's like, how's Harrison Ford the hero on that? I'm like, oh God. This basic lack of understanding of heroism doesn't really play out well in like heroic literature. So I don't think it's working out too incredibly well. They think it's fantastic, right? They think it's fantastic. They don't care how few people watch it. They don't care how bad it is. There's always Lord of the Rings to point at and go, oh, well, at least we're not that. You're not far off, darling. You're not far off. Anyway, like, share, subscribe, comment while we go through this very, very short review, because nothing freaking happens, right? It's a short review because nothing freaking happens. Which I guess that's what happens when you base your comic book movies and TV shows on comic books written by random lesbians from community centers. Not much happens apart from they sit around and eat a lot. Anyway, like, share, subscribe, comment. All those things are very, very good things. Sign up my Substack, sign up my paid Substack. Also very good things, right? Also very good things. As I reviewed this last night on my live stream, I was running out of steam as I did it. I have the Rona, and it is Absolutely exhausting, right? I have about a few minutes worth of energy. I can't go long. Sorry, my life, mate. Yeah, I can't go that long. I just said it again. It's making me laugh again. I can't say that again because I'll just keep making me laugh. So I was petering out again. It sounds story of my life. I was petering out by the time I got this review, but thankfully it didn't take much nonce to keep my mind on this because there's not much to keep your mind on. Okay, like, share, subscribe, comment, substack. Let me hand over to me from last night. It starts off trade on the Marvel name. Dun 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 dun. Oh, and it was good. Yeah, heroes being heroic and heroic. Oh, dun 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 dun. Marvel, yay! Dun 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 dun. Right? And they're trying to convince you that this is that. It's not. So the whatever her name is from The Good Place, who's quite hot, is playing an influencer who's got this brand called She-Hulk that she started. So she's suing She-Hulk for the use of her name, right? Right, and so she's like, again, making food. Everything's about her. This is what comics are like, okay? It's about women sitting around eating, right? Everything's about her making food, right? No, look, she's using the She-Hulk. No, it's everywhere. Oh, no. Eating, more bloody eating. And then this guy turns up. I have no idea who it is, right? And I remember he was a relative from a couple of episodes ago. And he says, "Oh man, I got all this stuff. If you sign it, we can sell it. It's all the She-Hulk merchandise." I said, "That's nothing to do with me. I can't sign it." He's like, "Oh, bummer, man. I'm a stupid man." And that's that. It's okay. This episode, it's all there is, right? It's all they have. Oh man. So they go and confront her for some stupid reason. Her and her. Why'd you go as She-Hulk? Wouldn't that be a better idea? No, that's stupid, right? And she's seeing all the products, and they're all garbage, of course. From Tatiana. So she's it's like, well, your stuff's garbage. Oh, you're bad. Sue you, right? So that didn't go well. The whole point was kind of pointless. And she's like, "Oh, but there's so much stuff. What am I going to do? I'm over it. No, I'm not going to get involved." So then the B plot turns up, and hi, I'm a non-threatening man. I'm kind of gay, so I'm okay. Okay, I need your help. We need to go. I can't remember what he wants, right? And for some reason, he knows where to go to get clothes for She-Hulk, right? His secret hookup. So he takes it. He knows it. You go here, and you have to, ask. We're not cops. She said in Chinese for some reason, and he's like, okay. So he takes him in the back, and he's got all this like knockoff Avengers merch. Again, this is a superhero thing, by the way. I mean, like, he's got knockoff Avengers merchandise, right? And so he makes them buy the merchandise to find out where they can go, right? So they get that, and it's funny. And then they get finally they beg for an appointment, they do a dance, and anyway. She's called into her boss's office, says, "Look, this big lawsuit looks bad. You're being sued. We got to take care of this." I don't want to take care of this. No, you got to have her be in charge. She's your bitchy, better friend, colleague, right? I don't know, but better at everything. And she's like, I gotta. I never really wanted the name. I don't know, whatever. But she's like, "Can you ever get any better clothes?" And like, "Oh yeah, we're working on getting better clothes." And you don't actually see anything about her getting. Oh god, it's so stupid. You're gonna see, right? You're gonna see how dumb this is, right? So the court case starts, and they're like, "We need to dismiss it. We've had this. We've been using this name, for ages. It's ours. Blah blah blah. We registered it." And she's like, I'm starting a brave and starting. No, hey, you're not. And he said your products are crap, and no, they're not. And I don't give a shit. I know. So they enter into evidence that she is saying, yeah, She-Hulk said, no, please, my name's not that. I never came up with that name. Never call me that. I've nothing to do with it. So there you go. Seems to be she's not so in for it, right? Says, oh, let's play this next clip then. And then it's the news about a few weeks later where she's being interviewed saying, yeah, listen, I fought against it first, but that's my name, right? So they get to have a day in court, and they get in to see this superhero closes on you. I think it's a woman from The Invincibles? No, The Incredible. What the hell was that Pixar movie? I can't remember. Superheroes. But no, instead they saw an explanation. It's a gay black man. Oh, hi, I'm going to be a fancy gay Batman. I may not take you. Oh, no, but can you do something then that can go from here to here, and back again, right? He's like, I might take you on for that. Fine. So they're talking to this guy she dated last week, who was awful. And he's like, oh, you're a great specimen. I'm turned on by you being She-Hulk. And I don't know what he's doing there. I thought she brought him in to establish that she used the name She-Hulk, but no, he was just there coincidentally because this is written for shit, right? So they're eating again. They go and they eat again because that's all they do, right? Remember, this is a superhero show. Has she turned into She-Hulk and beaten any burglars? No. They sat around eating. This is 4 or 5 times now. Meanwhile, in court, they stopped eating for a second, maybe. And she's gonna bring up all her people she dated using the She-Hulk profile, and to establish that she's uses the She-Hulk name. And so he has to have all the creepy guys she dated. That guy said, yeah, I wasn't really into her. That guy, and yeah, they're all creepy weirdos, right? And she's like, oh, it's so bad. And this guy she slept with, and he's like, listen, I like She-Hulk, but the other one I'm not really into. So Tatiana, they rule against her. She's like, what? No. We're nearly at the end of the episode, I think, right? And she's like, this isn't over, rah! Right? And he goes, oh, look into camera and say something stupid, and off he goes. And that's basically it. Right, they go for a drink and they go, oh, we're friends now. Like, we're really not. I'm still bitchy and don't like you. And then she goes and gets a costume, and he's like, oh, here's a rack, and we did something extra for you. And there somewhere is the yellow Daredevil helmet for some reason. And then we're on the end title. That's it. We're done. We're done. I even did some of the end titles because there's normally a little post-credit scene. Nothing. This is not, and there's nothing in this. This is just devoid. It is devoid of, the main plot is a trademark dispute. It's devoid of any interest, of anything. It's all about sitting around bloody eating. It's about women, miserable women sitting around eating. My name's Tzvi Lebetkin, the rabbi from another planet. Please like, share, and subscribe, and ring that little bell. Ring the little bell so you're notified when new videos drop.